Hi Divine Collective, hello, welcome back to the channel Symbolic Intelligence, and this would be a word from the Most High today. So today's topic is letting go of old structures, entering divine alignment that's been given to me by Him. There comes a moment in every soul's journey where the old structures no longer fit, not because they were wrong, but because they were temporary. Today's message is about release, the sacred act of letting go of inherited patterns, borrowed beliefs, and unconscious permissions that once shaped your life. I hope that you guys are doing well. All fine? Fine. So let's start with the message. Something divine is trying to enter your lives, Divine Collective. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verses 10 and 11, Krishna reveals a powerful truth. To those who are devoted and aligned, he grants Buddhi Yoga, that is divine intelligence, not ordinary thinking, but guidance that feels precise, almost surgical. And then he says something even deeper. He personally removes the darkness of ignorance. This means when you are truly ready, clarity does not come from outside validation, it rises from within. And that is where the breaking begins. Many of you have been conditioned to seek permission from family, from society, from systems that were built long before you arrived. These are ancestral structures, patterns of wait for approval, don't go beyond your limits, stay within what is known. But divine manifestation does not flow through limitation, okay? It flows through alignment and courage. In verses 12 and 13 of the same chapter, Arjuna, that is a soul, recognizes Krishna as the supreme reality, the origin of everything. This recognition is not intellectual, it is experiential. And the moment you recognize the divine as your source, you stop outsourcing your decisions to people who are not connected to your destiny. Right? This is where sovereignty is born, not rebellion, but alignment, and not arrogance, but your own inner authority of decision making. Now, understand this, what is coming into your life is not ordinary. In verses 40 and 41, Krishna explains that every form of brilliance, beauty, power, and rarity comes from just a fraction of his divine splendor. Just a fraction. Damn. Which means when something truly divine enters your life, it will feel very different. It will feel rare, it will feel magnetic, it may even feel slightly unreal at first. Like it doesn't belong to your past identity, because it does not. Right? It belongs to the version of you that has outgrown old structures. This is why letting go is required. You cannot carry ancestral fear into a divinely aligned life. You cannot hold on to validation seeking and expect to receive something that requires your self-trust. Right? In verses 20th and 21, Krishna, the Most High, declares that He is the self-seated in the heart of all beings and the source of all beginnings. This means the guidance you seek is already within you, but the old conditioning creates noise. And this noise sounds like, what will people say? What if I am wrong? What if I lose approval? So these are not intuitive voices. These are inherited fears. Let them go. Because what you are manifesting requires a very different frequency. In verses 32 and 33, Krishna, the Most High, speaks of being the beginning, the middle, and the end, the essence behind all creation and all knowledge. This is a reminder that when you align with the divine, you are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into cosmic intelligence. And cosmic intelligence does not ask for permission. It moves with precision. It knows. So in verse 35 and 36, Krishna the Most High describes himself as the brilliance among the brilliant, the victory among the victorious, and the strength of the strong. This is important because the manifestation entering your life will carry these qualities. Wow, divine. It will elevate you, it will stretch you, and it will require you to embody a version of yourself that does not shrink and that does not second guess divine opportunities, that does not dilute truth to stay comfortable. And yes, the crowd may not understand this. They rarely do because most people are still operating within old structures. They are still negotiating with fear, still asking for permission, still choosing safety over alignment. But you are being asked to choose differently. In verse 38, Krishna, the Most High, speaks of being the discipline among the disciplined. This tells you that divine manifestation is not random. It comes to those who are prepared to hold it, which means this phase of your life is not just about receiving, it's about becoming. Becoming someone who can carry something sacred without shrinking it. Becoming someone who trusts their inner guidance over external noise. Yeah, becoming someone who understands that alignment may isolate you before it elevates you. And that's okay. Because what is coming is not meant to be common. It is meant to be divine evidence. Evidence that when a person releases outdated structures, when they stop seeking permission, when they align with truth, life responds very differently. Not slowly, but precisely. So if you feel the urge to let go, to walk away from patterns that once defined you, to choose something that others may not fully understand, do not resist it. This is not loss. This is preparation. Because the divine does not enter a life that is clinging to the past. It enters a life that is ready, ready to trust, ready to choose, ready to stand in sovereignty. And when you do, what manifests will not just change your circumstances, it will reveal the presence of the Most High in your life.